I don't usually have poultry, but this is delicious. Chicken on stick. Go get some of this. I tell you what, go to the nearest Chinese restaurant, your favorite one. Select whichever one, and get 2 orders of chicken on a stick, or saute if it's a Thai restaurant, whatever they got. And get like 2 orders of egg rolls. Vegetable rolls are just the same as an egg roll, but like the small tiny version. And if possible, see if you can ask them to skip the sauce. Maybe they won't be so mad if you don't offer to give it a tip. Like, some of these places are stingy, really, though. It's so sleazy. I swear, like, sometimes they just make you wait 10 minutes to grab your food, even if it's already cooked. Well, here are all of the sauces for this one little $20 order of Chinese food. And look at all the sauce I got. It's as if they're trying to play some kind of a joke. What is this? I don't like this game. But this right here, it's also very delicious and crispy. I like this one very much. Oh, just fantastic. Heaven on earth. Wow. Yesterday on camera, I was telling y'all I was praying to God that this Chinese restaurant would have my food ready on time. And they did. They absolutely did. I just ran out of batteries, so I couldn't record that part. And guess what else I brought today? That's right, folks. Pork, lentils, onions, potato, vegetable, and meat. Very, very nutritious. I have to have this. Get a big old glass bowl and take it with me everywhere I go. And I was starving. Back when the 5G was going on, they had the antenna, you know, they aim the beam, the mind control ray. They take that and point it right at you. Why me? Why do I have to go through that bullshit? That's just no fun at all. I swear they had like some different band of 5G. There are different types of 5G apparently. And once they put it online, that was activated, and they just unleashed the radiation, the poison. It's so toxic. It's so artificial. It's not like superficial. It's fake. It's not even like natural. You see, the nicest thing about Springfield, Virginia, this place is like kind of flat, not that hilly down here, compared to most of the other places nearby. It's not really next to any body of water, which has its advantages if you think about it. one thing I really appreciate about being here, though, is just there's not that many 5 gigahertz antenna. Most of the greater Springfield, Franconia, and all this extending to Shirlington, Mount Vernon, all over the place. Fort Belvoir, down in Woodbridge. If you go west, you're in Reston. There's just not very many 5G. What they do is they put them only on the tops of the buildings. As long as you stay away from the tall buildings, you're good. They can't find you. the 5G antenna is looking for you. It's trying to aim. It's trying to point right at you and broadcast, televise right inside your brain cells. They have the technology now. And this is what they are doing. Not only that, but once they get a hold of your mind, then your gastrointestinal system goes to shit. And quite literally, you end up taking like a shit 5 times a day. You have explosive, life-changing episodes of just burning, acidic, bloody diarrhea. It's just no fun at all. Oh man. Whew. Kind of just a little bit unpleasant, I'd have to say. Whoever is responsible, they're not gonna end up going to heaven with you and me. And they would be judged. They should be penalized. Their soul is in jeopardy. Okay, you and me, we're good. We gotta live the holy life, and I know, good as anybody, Jesus Christ could end up coming next week. How do you know that he ain't? Huh? Look at all the signs around. It's just undeniable at this point. It's like we're just waiting to reach the finish line here. Oh, it's like a ticking stopwatch. We're kind of getting a little bit close, though. I mean, can't you tell? Look at what's going on. All of the masks came off. People are taking their masks off. What in the world's happening here? You know, it's coming to a conclusion. Let's just say that. All this disaster, natural, just horrible weather, like tornado, flooding, wildfire in Arizona this week. Man, all you could do is pray. And what good does that do? How's that supposed to do anything? Physically, it won't do anything. So then what is that? Mind control? Is that also brainwashing? When you go to a church to pray, what are you doing exactly? Is that hypnosis? What the hell is that supposed to be, though? See, I listen to the radio. I never go to church because they talk all day long on the radio about Jesus Christ. So this is just as good. Honestly, it's better. They recite the Bible all the time. I don't have to go and read a Bible. They'll read it for you. So what's the deal? Like, goddamn. Boy, I'm just really happy to be here. I'm glad I have enough to eat today because I was getting a little hungry earlier. And guess what? You know what also? Today, we got these lithiums. today. It's a NP-BK1 Sony Type K. This is compatible with my little camcorder here. It's such a small little thing. Lithium. Narrow as well. Something tells me that if I get a bunch of spare batteries, which I'm gonna probably need if I want to record and go traveling, go on like a little field trip, take a vacation, go on a holiday and film, I won't be able to do that without just a couple of spare batteries. I have the SD card space though to film like a gigantic movie if I wanted to. I have 2 little micro SD cards which are each 256 gigs. This in here right now is 16 gigabytes. I like this one because it's like a high-speed SanDisk, or it says Lexar, whatever company that is. Maybe it's like a cheap Chinese knockoff, but it works the same. I really like to format these SD cards all the time because after one day I was doing photo editing back in high school. Actually, that was a long time ago. I was using Photoshop. I just yanked the SD card right out of the slot of the reader without ejecting it first. It was like in the middle of saving some JPEGs and like a sequence. And one of the JPEGs that was already saved onto it though, the memory got all corrupted on that file in particular, and I saw a bunch of very, very nice little streaks running across the picture. It looked kind of cool. And I mean, it ruined the information, but ever since then, I like to format these. Is the file system on it, isn't it just the same as you would have on a hard drive or a floppy? What about CD-ROM? What kind of like, what do the ones and zeros look like as it's being recorded on there? Oh, I remember they got like, they put in a little registry, a little binary thing that tells it where to look for the information on the volume. And then it separates partitions. Does it do partitions on the SD card, just like you would have on your C disk in your PC? I don't know. I'm so curious now, right? Like, now I kind of want to do some coding, make a little firmware to custom this interface on this MHS-PM5 Sony vlogging camcorder. This thing is great. As old and ancient as this camera is, having the picture look this nice, boy, I mean, you can't beat it. What a nice looking image. Let's play a little game. It's making the white rectangle here whenever it sees my 2 eyeballs and my nose and my mouth. Is it able to focus onto a spoon though? Maybe if it's in the center of the frame. Okay. Diagnostic image test confirmed. This instrumentation is not capable of focusing on a spoon. and don't and only focus on facial features of the human facial recognition. That's all this. That's all the. It's made for vlogs. Maybe I could bring along my DSLR out while I'm out here. I love that thing though. It's something about the glaze they got. I don't know if they grill on an open flame. How in the world do they get it to be this nice though? I just really appreciate how tender this chicken tenderloins, tenders, strips, whatever they use here is. It's just fine by me. See, it's not focusing on the chicken. It's still drawing that rectangle. I can see it. So my eyelashes, you can see them in my mustache, and like the little glass lens, I can see it. Barely just adjusts. It's hard to. Yeah, it's too small. I can't see that from here. Man, it sucks to go hungry. I hate that feeling. I hope you never really experience what it truly feels like to like starve. Oh boy. It can be kind of dangerous. Well, I'll chuck the sauce back there in case I want to like put it on rice in the future. What would you use it for though? That's confusing. Like, what do I do with all that duck sauce and mustard? That at least they didn't give me soy sauce. I don't need extra sodium in my life. Low sodium is the best way to go. Yeah, like usually I put the duck sauce on these things, but that's messy. I don't want to have to like pull out a napkin, right? I'm just trying to get a quick bite to eat here. Oh man, really glad that I just had enough lunch. That was my lunch, right? I did have breakfast. I had like a protein shake. That can be considered breakfast. This is dinner. What should I have for dessert? Oh, I'm sure you noticed yesterday when I opened the freezer, I have pistachio ice cream sitting right there. I'm just gonna grab that. Maybe have some of the bonbons from the CVS with it. Those are delicious. I tried one. It's just perfect. Hazelnut, creamy, milk chocolatey. Oh yes. Okay. Right. Making a little progress, a little at a time here with these video views. Oh, yesterday I was so pumped because like I just figured out that the little SD card reader I had sticks right into this iPhone. Brand new. It actually works perfectly okay. Like I can actually use it for like this. For this, I mean. The Sony filing system thing. For some reason it didn't recognize the video files before. It didn't show up in the import tab in my photos. But then yesterday it was right there. For some reason. Might have had something to do with how I changed a couple things in the settings. I changed the memory mass storage thing from single and I switched it to multi, but then I switched it back to single. Wait, no, I mean I'm the other way around. It was on multi. I tried to single and then switched it back to multi. Okay, well, I've got 20 views after about a day, at best, on just a few videos. I get that many, but the rest of them accumulate views way like slower than that. Like 2 or 3 views typically for like the first day, then 2, 3 more the next. It's just it's like, wow. How do I defeat? I'm trying to remain on top of the pedestal. Okay. Don't go watching people like Mr. Beast, LA Beast. Don't go looking for like all this not even like some of these other channels like After Prison Show. He fell off. He used to make good vids, but boy, some people are getting all political too. So just watch me. I promise I won't try to be controversial on my channel. Just look at my video and subscribe. I'm gonna be filming like every day now. There's no reason for me at all not to do that, because I just figured out all this thing with this camera here. Let me tell you right now. Just last night, I was figuring it all out, you know, because what I had to do is I peeled off this little plastic screen protector thing, and then I was noticing little microscopic scratches showing up on the display. It's just acrylic thin sheet of plastic window, and so like if you're really interested, check it all out though. Like, look at yourself here, because you got like a little plastic and tape or something I can see. And what's up with that though? There's like something in oh yeah. I mean, I tried to wrap it up the best that I could have. Yeah, like I can I can see there's like a little plastic and like cellophane tape, or like I remember now. I stuck one strip adhesive double-sided here, one here, then I've wrapped the cellophane, just a thin sheet, then I put another double stick here and here, I'm talking like on the edges of the perimeter of that display. I can see this is protected now. Wow. There's no way I will ever scratch it again because it's multi-layered though. That's the whole idea. Oh yeah. It's incredible.